lovely people, my name is Lucille, and it's been a minute. I have not posted in a lot has happened in my life these past couple of weeks, but don't worry, it's nothing to be jealous of. It was just a lot of stress and a lot of tests. And one of the eventful things that happened while I was gone was what I'm gonna talk to you guys about today. So for those of you who have had your head under a rock, there was a shooting at a Florida school called Parkland a month ago, which is an hour and 2 hours from where I live. And about a week after this incident where 17 people were killed at this other school, something happened at my school. Someone at my school, in my grade actually, I think, or 10th grade, posted a photo on their Snapchat story there was an anti-gun rally held where people had signs saying like, oh, you know, lives before guns, things like that. And they'd basically taken one of the photos which was edited to make it pro-gun, and it was basically like the signs were now proclaiming like murder and killing people and gun violence and stuff. And they posted this edited version on their Snapchat story where they posted the caption, "Don't come to school on Thursday." And after this happened, apparently there were quite a few other scares like this across America. So this person posted it on their Snapchat story, and rightfully some kids from my school saw it, and they reported it to the office and to administration. And this still freaked everyone out though, because many people didn't know if it was a joke or whether it was actually a serious threat. Leading to Thursday, this kid actually got kicked out of our school. And we didn't really hear anything from him, but the rumors were just flying all over the school. Oh, this kid posted a gun threat and now he's kicked out of the school. Apparently, yeah, his dad owns guns, blah, blah, blah. And it was freaking people out. We ended up having to have cops on our campus because everyone was scared that there was actually going to be a threat. So this kid kind of went off the grid, and that could have been the end of it. School was still set to go as normal on Thursday. But then this rumor leaked, which actually didn't come from him. It came from a parent of one of the students at the school. The kid actually hadn't posted anything since he'd gotten expelled from the school. But this parent had said that there was supposedly another post on his Snapchat saying that like, oh, he wasn't going to be stopped, he was still going to come in tomorrow, like if they thought like putting him away was going to do anything, then they were wrong, and he was still going to shoot up the school and stuff. So this parent was making up this rumor, which the kid never actually said, and they posted it on a Facebook wall where tons of other parents and faculty saw it, and they were saying, oh, if you think my kid is coming to school on Thursday and Friday, you're wrong, like, I'm not gonna let them come while this kid is like haywire, blah blah blah. So me being me, I had heard none of this. I was at home doing homework, going about my regular business, and my friend texted me. She was like, oh my god, are you going to school tomorrow? Everyone's freaking out. And I was like, what are you talking about? I had no clue what was happening. She was like, yeah, this kid, his rumors, blah blah blah, how did you miss it? And I was like, whoa, like slow down, catch me up on this. So she explained to me everything that happened, and I was like, okay, but like, is there a picture or like evidence that he actually said that stuff? Because yeah, I definitely do want to like take threats seriously, but if I know there's an actual threat. And she was like, oh no, I just heard. And that's when I was like, I'm not sure about this one. So I contacted my friends on Snapchat, because one of them actually have his Snapchat, and they were like, no, that's fake, like don't believe it, there's this huge rumor going around, like school's still fine tomorrow, nothing's gonna happen, he's still expelled, like it was just a joke, he never actually posted that second thing. But this didn't really get through to a lot of people, so they only really heard that first part. And later, the kid actually posted in response to all the drama that was happening. He responded on his Snapchat story, and I actually have a screenshot of this one, of what he said, and I'll post it in either like here or in the video right now. basically they were calling this out. They were like, I never said any of this, I don't know what you're talking about. But then some people were like, oh, what if he like deleted the initial post, blah blah blah. So I talked to my parents about it. It also got spread that apparently our school had excused the day off for Thursday if kids didn't come. They hadn't like spread this as public information because they didn't want kids just like skipping school to skip school. But somehow, of course, it got out. I still show up to school on Thursday, and maybe 1/3 of the student population is actually at school. There's cop cars all over our campus, which, other thing I should mention, my school is an open campus school, which, if you don't know what that is, basically you can walk on or off as you please. Like during our breaks and lunch, you can literally just walk off the campus, do whatever you want, which sounds good in theory, but in terms of a gun threat is not. Some people actually skip school because they actually believed that someone was gonna come and shoot our school up. Other people skip school just because they were like, ha, free day off, which honestly to me I find that kind of, in a way, like slightly disrespectful. I don't know, to like know that all these kids died at this other school and have such a serious incident at your own school and be like making like a joke out of it, posting like haha beach day. Like I don't really think that's that good. Over that Thursday there was a kind of a general tension, but everyone knew we were gonna be fine, or we felt like we were gonna be fine. But of course a part of you will always feel slightly scared, especially because while it was happening I was like, in a couple weeks this is gonna tone down, people are gonna forget it's happening, and then what if it actually happens and you don't see it coming? Because right now everyone's on edge, and it's been a couple of weeks now and everyone has toned down, and it's honestly scary to think that it could still happen, that at any moment a kid could come bursting through the doors and kill a bunch of people. I mean, everyone after who I talked to who personally knew him were like, oh, he did it for the meme, haha, but like, firstly, that's not funny, because I don't think you should be making jokes about those kinds of things. But yeah, so there was a possible gun threat at my school, and then that was debunked, and then a parent spread another gun threat at my school, and everyone freaked out, and luckily nothing happened, and we're all fine and we're all safe. In the aftermath of this though, there was a lot of restriction. Like now my school has really tightened down on the regulations for getting in, and we're doing like drills and stuff all the time, and in the drills, you know, you've got to like barricade the doors, like throw yourself under desks, and honestly even doing that, like where I live and everywhere should feel like a safe place, but to have to do those things where you think that you might be in that situation where you actually need to fear for your life in your own school, it's just been rough, really. I don't think anyone should have to feel that way, and tagging or tying this back to the original story with what happened at Parkland, it's truly disgusting that that's the world we live in. Like, those kids don't deserve that, and nobody does, and it's become so destigmatized and normal for that thing to happen that you kind of worry that if it happens again, that it just will happen again, because people want to say it's the last time, and there's a lot of people trying to speak up about it now, which is really good, but I really hope it's the last time something happens like that. But if we're being honest, like, there's too much freedom for people to be able to commit that kind of violence right now. Next week I'm actually going to a rally in Orlando to protest gun violence, so you can catch me there. We have to do what we can, and I'm gonna do what I can, because it's just really unfair what happened to those kids, and the fact that some people don't want to do anything about it is just shocking to me. That was a really serious video. It was not supposed to be funny at all. If you want a normal Emma video, come back next week. I'll be back to myself. Thank you for watching this video and for being so patient with me. It really means a lot. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!